Hi, this is Michael, and this is for my song called Out of Ashes. And I wrote this song as what I imagine God would say to one of his kids, to you or to me, when life is rough. And there's two parts to this song. The first part is kind of like this. Do you ever feel like your life is something that is burning away? Fire, smoke, and ashes. Maybe you're hurting. Maybe you've been hurt. Maybe the life that you've dreamed isn't the life that you're living. Maybe you've made mistakes, and those mistakes feel like lead weight upon weight piled on your shoulders, dragging you to the ground. And maybe you're wondering if you should hope a little lighter, laugh a little quieter, dream with a little more pragmatic sensibility. Maybe you feel like the author of life's stories authored out yours for a tragedy. If you're in that place and that's you, I want you to hear this verse about the king of our universe. It's Isaiah 57:15, and it goes like this. For thus says the one who is high and lifted up, who inhabits eternity, and whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place, but also with you who are of a contrite and lowly spirit, to revive the spirit of the lowly, and to revive the heart of the contrite. So if you are in this place and you cry out to God, that is the King of the universe's posture towards you. As this song is just my invitation to with me believe that even out of the darkest of ashes, the God of our reality is a God who can spark a fire out of those ashes. One other thing. This song means something particular to me. I wrote this song mostly for other people, but as I was writing, I found something. See, maybe you're more like me, where honestly, life is pretty good. Sure, there's bumps along the road, but for the most part, you're happy and blessed and moving forward. But another question pops up. The life I'm living, it's good, but am I living a good life? Every day we face a million choices, right? How should I spend my time? What kind of person should I strive to be? What wheels should I spin? What words should I say? What tasks should I do? And each question has 1,000 potential answers. And who's to say that mine is the right one? And even if it is, how often do I actually live up to it? For I'm all too aware of the times that I'm cowardly, of the times that I bury my head in the sand, of the times I think I should say something but don't, or the times that I shouldn't say something but do, of the times I mask all of my self-interest in all manners of altruistic appearances. And truly, under what basis can I honestly consider my own life well lived? Is it if other people speak well of me? Well, convenient, because I know just the behaviors that people affirm of in order to draw that affirmation out of them. Like, really, this life that I'm living, at the end of it all, maybe the whole thing burns up in flames, and the real arbitrator of good and bad despises the whole thing. But there's a verse in the scripture, a single, simple foundation that's written by a man who objectively failed to steward what God entrusted to him. And this verse is the core line of the song. And it's just this. A broken and contrite heart, O God, you will not despise. A broken and contrite heart, O God, you will not despise. If I can live my life broken-hearted before the Lord, He will not despise me. Full stop. End of the line. End of the questions. Nothing else I need to say, to justify, to defend. It's the single guarantee of living a life that the King of the universe will consider worthy and honorable. And it's funny how it comes back to the same thing, isn't it? If you're poor, if you're in a dark place, come before the Lord brokenhearted. If you're rich and happy and things are going well, come before the Lord brokenhearted, because you actually need to. Because our embers hide within our ashes. If we can own our frailty, allow the wind to blow through, and a new life can spark. And it's beautiful.